Hello everyone, this is CY once again. This is a very short video because I have a new batch of customers who actually purchased the DF64 from me, and probably they do not know what is the first thing they should do when they receive their DF64. So if you are not sure what to do, I will link the DF64 101 at the link on top, so you can click on this later. I will try to insert the link later. So just follow that DF64 101 episode number 1 and you will know what to do. But for today's video, I'm going to show you some of my customers when they got this, because we will provide them with the free grind indicator. So all the DF64 customer that purchase DF64 from us, we will actually give them the free grind indicator. And the grind collar, the collar that shows the grind, how do I say this, the grind size, the grind setting, right, has a thin layer of protective film that protects the actual dial. So if your dial has some scratches, do not worry, you just have to peel off the protective layer, and the scratches will be gone. So some of my customers say, oh, how do you actually install your grind indicator? Because I don't really install the grind indicator for my customer, so they have to do it on their own. So basically, to remove the grind indicator, I have to remove it first. So if you have already installed it, let me show you how to remove it. Right, please do not pry, right? There's no need to pry it open. Just remove your bellow, and you start to unturn your collar, right? As you ungrind, right, you will push your grind indicator up, and next you can just screw it back. Right, you can see that the grind indicator has already been pushed up. So what you need to do is just continue unscrew. Right, and the whole thing will pop out. And I'm just going to take this opportunity to show you my grind chamber, right? What's the amount of coffee that's left inside my coffee grinder. I have not cleaned it, so this is the condition of my burr. It's stainless steel burr set, the original stock stainless steel burr, and you can see my burr chamber is actually not much coffee ground that's stuck inside. And of course, all these holes have been filled up with coffee ground. That's how the seasoned burr should look like. So as you can see, this version I have installed a slightly thinner silicone with the metal sort of cut out for the declumper, and it works perfectly. It has more resistance as compared to my PVC one, but you can see that I do not have much retention. And yep, you can see that the wall there's a opening. That's where the coffee ground comes out. There's still a little bit of actually there's the coffee that's kicked up there, so that is probably causing some retention over there. So this part you still have to clean it. What you can do is just use something sharp and something long to poke it from the underside. From the chute you can just poke, and then or you can just use a vacuum cleaner, attach the hose, and then you can suck out the powder there. Right, so next let me show you how to install the burr, sorry, not the burr, the grind indicator. Right, so let me first remove my grind indicator. As you can see, it is designed with a very snug fit. Right, so this is the indicator, grind indicator that comes with my machine if you purchase it from me. Right, so let's just close my burr bag. Right, so you will feel that the collar actually bites in very nicely to the original track. Be careful, do not cross thread your grinder. So let's just close up all the way until it is tight. Right, remember to switch off your grinder when you do this. So use your finger to try to turn the center rotor. If it doesn't turn, try to move it anti-clockwise slightly. give it a turn. If it still doesn't move, okay, I can hear the two burrs touching each other. Yep, so that's the burr touching point. That's what we call the 0 point of the grinder. So now you just have to insert your grind indicator, right? When you first install it, it's going to be very tight. So slowly push it down, right? Do not worry that the grind indicator will scratch your collar, because the collar is actually made of, I think it's stainless steel, if I'm not wrong, or it's aluminium, right? So you just have to slowly push it down on the side. My version 1 is actually much thinner in design, hence therefore during this period of pushing it down, sometime if you exert extra force or over force, exert a slightly larger force, you will actually crack the grind indicator. But this version will not have that problem because it is designed to withstand your force. And then after that, make sure that now your grind indicator point to 0, and now from this point onwards, this will be your 0 point, and you can actually go to whatever setting you want on the grind indicator. Right, so that's a very easy way of inserting the grind indicator. And of course, if you want to remove it, as I've shown you previously, you just have to unturn your collar so that the whole thing pop out, and then you can remove it from there. So I hope this video helped my new customers on how to install the grind indicator, right? And of course, right, this is actually my walnut version of the dosing anti-popcorn, and then my walnut version of the dosing cup adapter, right, which bring the dosing cup closer to the chute to avoid having such a mess of static being blown out as you bellow. Right, so today's video is a short one, so thank you for joining, and this is CY once again. If this is your first time joining my channel, right, my channel is all about having fun making coffee. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do remember to click the subscribe and like my video, and I'll see you very soon, and please stay safe and see you in the next one.